Hey, I gotta share with you this fabulous fantasy novel I just read. It's called Witchmark. It's by C.L. Polk. It just won like I think it's like the World Fantasy Novel Award, something big like that. Now, this is set in what feels to me sort of like a 19th century England sort of vibe going on, maybe like earliest 20th century. And the kingdom that our main character Miles is a part of has been through this huge war. And Miles is actually a veteran of this war, but he's been a doctor as part of the army. So now that his time of service is over, he's been working in a veterans hospital in the field of psychiatry. Now, this world's a little different because there's also magic involved in this world, but witches have been seen in the last century as people who are going mad. Like they recognize they have powers, but they also are like the powers drive them insane, so they're put in asylums. And Miles has a gift for healing, so he's been trying to keep himself like hidden and concealed because he does not want to be sent off to an asylum. What no one else knows is there's this underground world where like the upper class people are actually like really strong mages in hiding. And if you are born with a specific talent in these mage families, you're sort of like the heir, the important person. But all of like this like siblings and stuff like that, they're called secondaries, and they almost get like enslaved to their other siblings, like where their powers just for to be used and consumed by the siblings. So it's kind of this dark world that Miles is trying to like avoid. And to make matters worse, in the psychiatry hospital he's been working at, the veterans there have been like actually touched by a madness, and he could see it as with his powers, but he doesn't know how to cure it. And the veterans have been like going home and murdering themselves and their families. It's like this horrible thing. So he's trying to investigate that. And all this is turned on its head one day when a strange man is brought in off the streets and comes to him and basically recognizes Miles as a magic user and asks him to solve his mystery because he's been poisoned. And that sets Miles off on this like whole quest to figure out what's going on. And he gets like deep into the politics of his country. It was a really fascinating read. So this is book one. I can't wait to read book two. So you've got to pick up Witchmark. I see why it won the World Fantasy Novel for this year. Give it a shot.